Hello, Tim is here, and we're back to our Necrophage play of Endless Legend 2. So I'm playing a so-called total war, meaning I am declaring war on every opponent I meet immediately, and the goal is eventually to defeat them all. So we are turn 21. The first monsoon has just started. Our plan is, this is our main stack, the hero, free shooters and the feeder. This is our secondary stack, which is getting ready to, so it's not a stack yet, it's just 2 units at the moment, but eventually will become a full stack. That supports our main army in big fights. So I plan to keep them around because this land will become available in the end of the monsoon, and I will start colonizing it right away. While here we have the scouts who are scouting around. This one needs to collect this curiosity. It is for the quest, and it will also give us some item. We want as many items as possible because they changed the item drops, and now we're almost not getting any. This guy is coming here for a quest, so we can grab this, and then we can go there, grab this, and arrive there. This army cannot really do much, so can grab curiosities. Ooh, this is a tree. This is a natural wonder, which makes this territory even more interesting. So I will be grabbing it right away, and I will be attaching it to the city right away. So I don't know if there will be any citadel. In case there won't be, I need to have 210 influence to turn it into the nest. So I will wait with these territories because this has higher priority. Okay. We cannot cross the river, so yeah, just be nearby. Let me see. We have a feeder here, and this guy, probably more shooters. Probably more shooters. Yeah. Council seats available. So we have 3 candidates. Plus 10 food on population vacations per jubilant city, plus 10 industry and population vacation per jubilant city. So 10% on everything as on the from the pop's jobs, as long as we are jubilant. Are we jubilant? I believe so. We are jubilant. We will not stay there for long, but in general I will try to be as happy as possible. So this has a potential to be just 10 flat bonus on their jobs for all the feeds. Very good. 25 health regeneration on units starting their turn in an allied territory. Not as good because I am not so often in my territory. Plus science on district. This is also good. So let's take this guy and let's take this guy. Now, very soon I will get access to another councilor which is the Guardian, which is also very good. So I will need to think whom I like more. But it will happen in a couple of turns. Okay, and the turn. We have collected quite a lot of titanium and glass steel. This is very good. I have enough to actually upgrade one of the shooters, but I'm not going to have the technology for that for a while. +1 exploited resource production extractor. This is awesome. This is very good. So I'm the first to get 30 strategic resources. This is a very powerful deed. So this 1 glass steel will immediately turn into 2 glass steel per turn, but we do need to find titanium, because titanium is what we need for upgrading the units. So let's hope that there will be some titanium here in the area. Next turn we can start building labs. Then we will get ourselves a second hero. This is more resources that we need indeed, and this is more production and food. So also high priority. Roads. I don't know. I think that might be a higher priority. Maybe like that. So first we will start upgrading the units and having better armies. Then we can start building Matriarch's Eye for more influence and upgrading the districts that we build. Then we can get the roads, and then we can improve our food production. Seems reasonable to me. These guys are useless for now. Really nothing to do, but I don't want to go far away from this area. You did your turn, you did your turn. Nothing else. Okay, labs. This is extra production for 10 turns. Good. And another item. And this is yet another item. Chest plate. Well, I don't think I will ever be substituting this chest plate that I do have, because healing outside of the territory and 1 movement point to all units is too strong. This gives 2 might, 10 defense. Nah, it's a worse chest plate anyway. And then how can I see all the equipment that I have? I need to unclick it. Okay, I have 2 caster items. This one allows us to call larva. This one gives shield. The problem is I'm not sure we have any casters as necrophages. I don't think we do. So I don't think anybody will be able to use these items. Okay, by the way, we completed this deed. Nobody has taken this one yet. Wait, at least 30 units. It used to be 10. They changed the numbers. So I really like this deed because mobility, we have very few sources of extra mobility. So it's very valuable. But we don't have any villages to fight, unfortunately, for now. So not sure I will be able to get it. Here we need to have 25 foundation in the city. We do have quite good chances of getting it because we can attach tons of territories to our city and it scales number of foundations very good. And be the first to have city with 15 population. That is also very important for us. So first of all, it gives industry, which we don't have a lot. Second, it is industry and population, meaning that all our pops will be working no matter of their vacation. And we'll have a lot of pops and we have percentage improvements on the pops jobs as well. So this will contribute to a lot of industry altogether. Okay, so more districts. We can start building labs. That is a good place for a lab. That is a good place for a lab. Here we will have the Matriarch's Eye. I believe our Matriarch's Lair can reach only level 2. I don't think it is allowed to go to level 3, unlike normal city halls. So I think we need only one Matriarch's Lair there. But I also need to start thinking where I will place my communal habitations. So I think I can afford to buy a foundation here. And I would like to place works there to get more industry. And then somewhere here I will need to build I can build here communal habitation. That would be a reasonable adjacency, I think. So let's buy that as well. And let's put it in there. I said previously that I want to save my influence for evolving this territory into a nest as soon as possible, but I believe I do have a couple of turns to accumulate sufficient amount of influence, so it's all right. Oh, look at them. Okay, they are going towards me and they're being mean. So I might want to steer in this direction and fight them. Fortunately, I cannot check what are their units. This is one part of the interface that annoys me, that when an army becomes starts in action, you cannot see what is the army. Darkhorn Mail. I believe it's another armor. Yeah. 2 resilience, 10 defense. No. So you need to go there next turn. You need to go there. You need to go there. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about this layer. Borrow. It will be raised. And we unlocked the Guardian. +4 industry per territories on cities and more works on citizens and artisans. So we will have a lot of territories eventually. Hey, but I wanted to bring these guys along as well. That is suboptimal. So let me think. Basically, I clicked this button, finish moves, as soon as the turn started, in order for this guy to arrive here without being interrupted by an attack. And this guy had a scheduled move in this direction while this didn't. So they have free motions available, so I can bring them here. Hey. But they cannot join this army anymore. So that is a misplay. This is a stupid misplay. But I would like to have them in this battle. It's not impossible. Depends on what kind of items they have. Restore extra health. So they can heal. This is problematic. He can do power slash, and he can do death blow, and he can do charge. How much? How much determination does he have? I don't know. So that can be problematic. Instant resolution tells that we are dead. So this single guy can do a lot of damage to our army if we are not careful enough. So I'm not sure that this is a winnable fight without my 2 extra units. With them, most likely it would be a winnable fight. So this guy can go 1, 2, 3, and then can teleport 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 here. It can teleport here. So if I bait him with a feeder, he might be able to take this bait. And he will be out of the forest, which is also good. Let's see. We need to kill him as soon as possible, hopefully in 1 turn, so it doesn't do much damage. 57. That's painful indeed. Okay, now you come here. 3852 with an item 66. 66 50 So we need to start shooting. It will reduce his armor. Now he has no armor. Ah. If I teleport there, I'm dead. Because next turn they will just murder my hero. 1, 2, 3. If I finish the hero, this guy doesn't heal. And this guy will not kill, unfortunately. So, okay, let's finish. This guy can attack the shooter unless I protect the shooter with my hero, for example. I don't want to put this guy in the dangerous way. Teleportation here will do only 30 damage, so there is no way I'm killing this guy. 1, 2, 3. This guy can go 1, 2, 3. So if I stay here, that guy can go 1, 2, 3, and so I will have 2 people attacking my hero in a single turn. That's more than I want. Ah, wait, he cannot move, he can only teleport. I see, because this restores the action but not the move. That is not good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think he might be dead unless I teleport away. And I don't really want to teleport away because it will damage my guys unless it is here. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, that's painful. So I need to kill this guy. And I need to kill this guy specifically with this unit. And that's not enough. And this will kill him, right? Why I cannot move the feeder? I didn't move the feeder this turn. Did I? No, now the feeder is dead. There is nothing I can do about it. I did move the feeder this turn. Because the feeder was there. Okay. Wrong. That is very bad. That is very bad. I lost a speeder, I lost a feeder. It is definitely a setback, but let's say my bad. I should have played better. This we are not fighting. So you can go ahead and retreat. You get closer to the hero. Actually, we need to bring you to the main stack. Oh well, oh well, oh well. What can I say? Things don't always go our way, especially if we don't plan them well enough. What I needed to do is, when I pre-planned the movement of this stack, I just needed to also pre-plan movement of this stack. They would move together. But then in this case, probably the guy would run away and I wouldn't have this fight. And there is a certain value in defeating their stack, because now they will take some time to recover. So... And I definitely didn't play this battle as good as I can, so I made some mistakes that my feeder wasn't able to finish any unit and my feeder died. Let's build a lab. We need all the science we can get our little hands onto. And feed hall. Plus 5 food per district level, plus 3 resource multiplier. I'm not really devouring any land so far, so currently it will give me just 5 food. Not sure that it is worth it, but we can buy more pops. And we can buy another lab. And then we build works and communal habitation. Okay. And then I need a couple of more battles to get enough dust to place a borrow there if that needs to be done. Okay. Now that is a battle I can fight confidently. By the way, I didn't equip the item. That was stupid of me. So they have one archer. And I need to be careful about it so that he doesn't kill my speeders. So Instant resolution claims that we're dead. Let's don't believe in that. Problem is that it's very difficult for us to reach this archer with so much of front line. We have 2 feeders. This is good. We have 3 shooters. I can bait a unit, so I put myself there. The archer shoots. That's a lot of damage, by the way, 62-77. This guy has a lot of health. It will be very difficult to finish him off. So the idea of baiting a unit here smells like possibly losing a feeder. But overall it seems like a reasonable place to fight because... No, it's not. I'm on a low ground, I'm not on a high ground. Okay. Do I want to let them come in front and I stay there and fly to attack their archer? So from here I will definitely bait their attack. I don't know where these guys will run. So if they will all run after my hero, then it's just losing on this positioning and letting them have a free shot on my hero. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Ideally, they will run there, and I will have a way to engage their backline without much... yeah, that's painful. I thought it will survive 2 attacks. It clearly didn't. If I teleport here, my hero is dead. Like, super dead. Okay, that one was a misclick. I wanted to cancel it, but I just played a lot of hours in the game where cancel was the left click, not the right. Okay, I believe it will end poorly for me. Because now they can kill my hero. Oh, my arch. Now, would I have won this battle if I didn't misclick. I don't know. I don't think so. Like, they do too much damage and they're too tanky. So I will be loading the autosave. Equipment cannot be changed while fighting in a battle. So that reminds me, by the way, that in one of the recent updates there was a way to switch between simultaneous turns and not simultaneous turns. I'm not sure how to do it, because that type of situations when they come to me and attack, and or like when we move simultaneously and then part of my army moved but another didn't and they attack me in between. So these situations are rather annoying, but I've been looking through the options and I don't think I can find it. Should be in gameplay. In-game sequences, whatever it means. Play dynamic sequences when specific event occurs. What does it mean? I have no idea. So, okay, here we are. My choice. Do we fight it or do we run away? Can I win this battle if I don't misclick things? I have a feeling that it's possible. So I just indeed need to remember what game I'm playing and when to click left click and when to click the right click. All right. $202. I have twice the health of my units. 134 plus 54 from endless difficulty plus scavenging. Okay. So their base health is 134. While my base health is 85. Are those recent changes to defects? Because that explains why this battle was so hard and why they were not dying. I have too much health. And these are archers, mind you. And these are scouts. Okay, so I don't want to stand there. I want to be rather that, and these guys staying in the forest, staying in the forest. Okay, that is interesting. I think I can kill the archer and heal my feeder. But will I need to sacrifice my hero in the process? Because if the hero stays here, this is a very vulnerable position. No, not enough. I lacked one of these guys reaching. Okay. I was going to play better, right? And I still did such stupid miscalculation. So this guy is dead. This guy is dead. Yeah. And there is no way I can heal him. Ay, mamma mia. Yeah, it's a lost battle again. So, somehow, they have much more health than I imagined. That made me totally misjudge this whole situation on the first glance and even attempt this battle. In retrospect, yes, their health pool is more than twice of mine. Well, not twice because I have more units, but still significantly. They have significantly larger health pool. The difficulty is supposed to give them 40% health, so I'm expecting them to have 1.5 times my health. That is not what I expect them to have. So, excuses, you might say, but. And you will be right. Excuses. But somehow I wasn't ready for that. So let's go there. And we want you to join them just in case they will be attacking. I will have an extra necro drone. Not sure it will change much of the situation. Another quest. Search the dust sifter hideout and get 15 titanium. I will gladly search this hideout. Okay. Do I feel better about attacking them while I'm at full health and have one extra necro drone? I don't think so. They totally kicked my butt. Although, wait, this is a healing item. This is healing. Can it change the results of the battle? Let's experiment. So let's officially call this session a session of learning the game, because apparently there were changes, and also I'm rusty for not playing it for like 2 months. So let's call it an experimentation. You come here, you come here. This is now my full stack. And let's see what will happen. They accept the battle. I'm still not healed at all, so I still need to be very careful about this battle. Alternatively, I just pop the flask on the first turn and heal everyone. But that seems like a waste, honestly. I'm the first one to... Okay. I still want to stay in the forest, but also all of this is low ground. Do I have a place on a high ground? This heals 30, and it heals around me. Good to know. There is forest here to protect from the archers a little bit, and there is some amount of high ground, so as a defensive position it is better. I don't think I will be able to reach it well, so chances I will be fighting in the open, but it's better than to stay here on the low ground. Okay. This is our engagement. Okay, something I was wondering whether that applies the effects of the weapon, that is a breach and attack. No. It doesn't count as an attack, it counts as a skill. And it does not do that. Fortunately. Would be nice to have their defense reduced. Okay, this guy is now under attack by the archer and by these guys, so might be dead. But it was the only way to kill this dude. So, yeah, that was sad. And that was not enough. And that was not enough. So I will lose a couple of more units now. And this guy will shoot my archer. Yep. So it's a winnable battle, but it is a winnable battle, but are these acceptable losses? Free resilience, incapacitating strike 2, -2 movement points, which is strong, power slash 2. Free resilience means more health, right? 196. I am not sure these are acceptable losses, so I'm not sure I can call this experiment success. Because now we have these guys here, not really ready to face them. And then the question, can I play this battle better? Can I do something that allows me not to lose this many heroes and many units? I don't think so. My units are not at full health. They're not at. They don't have a lot of experience, and on top of that, I don't have any items I can use for tough battle. Like healing doesn't count. I don't have any damaged items, consumables. I don't have any way to call for extra units. So all the usual methods, all the usual tools I have to win a battle when the odds are so heavily against me are not present on this new patch. Usually by this time I would have at least 1 or 2 ciphers of horror so I can call an extra unit, or maybe 1 or 2 poison salts, things that can also like damage strongly all of their units at once, like put them at half health. When I have to fight their units just face to face and they have double my health and what, 44, 55, 62, 77, 20 more damage on shots, that is a little bit tricky. So I have to play way more defensively than I used to. So this, we're learning. We are learning. You also heal. You go there. Communal habitation, and it's about time. We're starting to run out of populations. We're still jubilant, which is very nice. And that's the end of Monsoon. That's another glass steel deposit. That's titanium deposit, I believe. And that's a citadel. And that's a natural wonder. Ooh. There are so many things to do. And villages. Finally some villages. Okay. We have a lot of business to attend. We get a new hero. It will also help. Tidefall occurs. And they are attacking my city. That is not nice. So, what can I do? I can bring my army there. Right, this is the wonder that I absolutely need. Plus 50% on all the population works, jobs. So this is something of a very high priority for me. The wonder here is not revealed yet, so I need to first explore there. What do? We take our flyer, Necrodrone, and we send the Necrodrone in this direction. Let's talk about that. Plus 15 approval, 40% critical chance. That will help us very much. Food and money, 300 science. That's a lot of science. Oof. Can I minimize it? I can minimize this. So currently my research requires how much? So it will complete one technology. Will complete one technology. But I have a battle here at my hand. And it is a very dangerous battle. We have 3 archers. They dish out tons of damage. We have a horse. Very tanky. Dishes out tons of damage. So having 40% critical chance is actually very strong in this particular instance. So usually I would go for that. I have an extra technology for free. But I think currently... Wait a second. It will probably apply it not to all my armies, will it? Okay, let's see. I don't see any indications of any powers up. I don't know. Anyway, we need to get here and attack them next turn. This feeder, you also go there and be near to my army. Now, heroes. I do want an archer. Speaks in riddles was usually my second choice, right? Let's see. 2 determination, 3 determination, and 4 determination. Speaks in riddles. You might not be my second choice anymore. So let's inspect. Adaptable. Minus determination, +1 might, +1 resilience. +2 science per hero level in heaven. That is good. We want as much science as we can because we are not very scientific race. We need to find our sources of science whenever we can. 5 industry and pacified village. So far I have 0 pacified villages, but eventually I will have them. So instead here we have impulsive, +1 determination and might, +2 industry per hero level in heaven, not bad, and pillager 25 dust when performing capture action. Yeah, so I will take this one. Because I value more currently the determination. It will give what, 20 more damage on the abilities of the first level and 24 more damage on the abilities of the second level, which is not nothing when they can hit 5 to 7 units simultaneously. So 100 to 140 extra damage. Archer, yes. So you will be friends with place with fire, and you will be in the same stack, walking together. I have one unit to give you. Healing. Yes, it will be healing. That is an awesome skill. But we need to level up before we can get there. So we start with healing. Yes. Equipment wise, we have no way to have... We have no bows. Here we have determination on armor, which is very important for us. Here we have determination on armor. Let's put it. Here we don't have it. Here we don't have it. Okay, that's a good armor to have. No accessories, no consumables. You just skip a turn. Here we undo. We can move you. Ooh la la. It seems they took my war declarations seriously. So these guys clearly walking in my direction. These guys are here. So besieging my city on turn 27. Huh. Potential bankruptcy. We have minus 42 gold. So, let's see. We can... Like, we don't care about militia that much, right? So we just want to have as many damage dealers as possible. So probably we want to have a feeder out of the stack. Hero in the stack. So we have now that many shooters and militia as our mid shield. And we can go in sortie. They already have horses. Horses are... well, yes, second era unit. So, all right. Yep. They stay and fight. Okay. So... Wait a second. No. What happened? I chose my main army. Was it a bug? I remember choosing the main army before going for sortie. So let me look at it one more time. You out, you're in. This is my stack. I'm going here. I'm switching to my main swarm. This is the army I want to fight with. I'm going sortie. This is the army I want to fight with. I cannot change it anymore because I chose it before doing sortie. I do confirm. And they give me that. Are they fucking kidding me? No. Game. I mean, I know that I'm playing endless difficulty and it's about suffering, but please have some amount of reasonability. What do we want here? 20 influence income per pacified villages under protectorate. +2 food on farm, -1 science on laboratory. Adds Beast Slayer to all units. I don't have any pacified villages yet, so this is a very long shot. While Beast Slayer, the killed... what's their name? What's their face? Doom Wraiths produce remains, anomaly of remains, which is very strong, so I'd rather take that. And I definitely don't want to lose any science. So you keep going away, as far away from the city as possible. You get here. No more stacks around. No, you are around here, so go away. Let's try again. Necrodrone. Which Necrodrone? Where do you come from? This Necrodrone. Okay. I am willing to lose a turn on getting there in order for this battle to go well. Okay, now there are no other reinforcements. So it has to be my swarm. Now we're talking. Now that's something we can fight. So you, and you are my meat fodder. You're probably going to die. Larva, feeder. Okay, there are two feeders. Good. They must be feeders, these are larvas. So I can sacrifice you as much as I want. These guys instead need to leave. Here we have 1, 2, 3 these shooters and 2 melee fighters. So I need to find a way to get into their backline and do as much damage as I can. So let me see. I want to have feeders probably on the side. Something like that. The battle probably will happen in the forest, so my archers will be less useful. I can also just click instant resolution and not lose any of my real units. But let's actually practice some of real battles. So the problem with fighting it manually is that they will be focus firing units much more than in instant resolution. So it is way more difficult to not let anyone die when there is abundance of damage. So usually in such situations I would be pressing instant resolution because I know that it will save the units. Let's try to just like blindly rush forward. 1, 2. So they would be able to shoot in the back line if I put archers right there. But if I put archers too far away, my archers won't be able to reach the enemy. So let's try this. Straight away, all rush forward. What will they do? The problem is that they have now capacity to focus fire one of my archers, and that will be a problem. Oh, right, that is also a problem. Okay. So we can teleport there and engage them. You can fly in here in their face. So attack, 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 attack. So it takes most of my army to just kill one of their units. That's ridiculous. They are too tanky. And I'm almost out of the cannon fodder. This is my cannon fodder and this is my cannon fodder. The rest are my real army. What the hell is happening? Scoped shot. Let's see. 52, 52, 52. Not a lot. Yeah, I don't think I will win it manually. I'm pretty sure they will now start wiping out my... Yeah. That is remarkable, I should say. So I can attack. Wait, I didn't take the skill yet. Right, because the level up was after the battle, after the experimental battle, so I didn't really take the skill. That's bad. Yeah, but there is no way I'm winning this battle in any good manner, so... Auto-resolve it is then. You go away. You join, you go somewhere there, you so can I still do that without bugs? Okay, so I can go instant resolution and call it an absolute success. And now they can go there. Okay, so one thing that this patch is definitely it is much tougher. It is much tougher. Which is good, which is move in the right direction, because it was so easy before. There was no challenge whatsoever, but now I need to basically forget my previous habits and... No, I did get the skill. Then why the hell it didn't work? Game. Okay, this game puzzles me, honestly. should have worked when I attacked the hero, because the idea was to attack it, get the action back, do the death blow, kill the hero, and then have another attack still available to me. Instead, I attacked and that was it. And the hero was definitely damaged. I made sure that he had very little health. That 8 damage will help my feeders a lot. I need it. Because I was so close so many times for a feeder to finishing off the unit. Instead, unit were surviving and all my plants were going to hell. So I need that for my feeders. For you... let's give you this. Let's start earning food for capital. Intuition, resilience. So now I need to return the feeder back in the army. Because if he is a supporting stack, I don't think he benefits from this extra damage. I think he needs to be inside the hero stack. Hey, this bug is back. We need to heal and we need to build a haven. Where do we want to build a haven? So we will build Matriarch's Eye in here, Matriarch's Eye in here. These are good places for labs adjacent to the anomalies that I will eventually grab. Matriarch's Eye in here. There. That's not a bad place to put a heaven. And here is the second natural wonder. A lot of money and happiness, or a lot of science? Let's go for a lot of science. Plus, I don't want to destroy it. So this is plus 100 science to the first empire that claims it, and then plus 4 science per scribe. Also absolutely mandatory for us. Yet another contribution to our population jobs, but this science will be only for the scribes, not for the rest. Still, we will have massive population, so it will amount to a lot. So we need to grab this territory as well. Which means that you can go there and try to place a borough, or find a fortress if there is a fortress. There is a fortress here. And this fortress I can attack. You see, these guys, 150 health. That's something I expect to have from the enemies. Because this health already accounts for the difficulty, no? I think so. So this is a reasonable amount of health. These aspects had unreasonable amount of health, which might be one of the recent changes, which made fighting them An absolute nightmare. You keep flying. And we have 2 villages here and no place to put a burrow. Huh. Okay. I still need a necrodrone, but I also need to have a supporting stack because now my army is very weak. Let's get a necrodrone just to complete the quest. Get our 30 food. +5 dust income per burrow. Research razor mandibles. That's my plan. That's my plan very soon. I'm going there. Oof. These are a lot of anomalies altogether. I think there are some bugs in the map generation because like this is very rare to have so many anomalies just like clustered like that. Granted, they all in different territories, but still something to be aware of. "22 signs. I think we will do it. That's it. I can buy a pop. I can buy another pop. I do need some meat for upgrading my units soon enough, so I might actually wait on it a little bit. I need 4 more pops. I have space for 4 more pops. But I must be quite ahead of everybody else, I believe. Also, I need to save some meat for these districts. So many things to do. Also, I think it's actually time for me to wrap it up. Let's inspect the hero and see what kind of companions we can choose. So, 25 health on Swarm, 5 damage on Swarm. I mean, all my units in this form get more health and more damage. That is something that I like very much. +1 movement points outside battle units in hero's army. This is quite strong. Unlock skill power couple. When eliminating a unit earns 20 influence. No. 5 resilience. That's a lot of resilience. But let's go for that. So, first of all, Let's look at our army. 172 health, 4152. 120, 4860. 120, 4860. 172, nothing changed. Did I get scammed? At this point, I won't be surprised that the game is scamming me. So, yep, time for me to go. We'll be saving it here. We experiencing a lot of difficulties on this patch. Way harder than before. I was doing some mistakes. I'm rusty, but even all the excuses aside, this is interesting. This is interesting. I'm looking forward to continuing it, and thank you for your attention. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.